Welcome to today's yoga practice. We're going to get started with a nice seated meditation. So sitting upright, whether that's the legs are crossed or you're sitting back on your heels. And once you've arrived, just closing down the eyes. You can pick a mudra of your choice. You can bring thumb and pointer finger together, either palms face up for receiving energy or palms face down for a little bit more grounding. Or I personally have been loving connecting each finger together. So thumb to thumb, pointer to pointer, middle to middle, ring to ring, and pinky to pinky. And just creating this nice little hollow shape in between the hands and holding that kind of a little bit upright in front of either the heart or the stomach. Find whatever hand choice feels best, closing down the eyes. And to help us really settle into our body, come into this present moment, we're going to take a couple sighing breaths, even lion's breath if you'd like to stick out the tongue. These really dramatic sighs can help alert the nervous system to relax, settle into the body. So with that being said, take a nice deep inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. We'll do that 2 more times. Nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. We'll do that 1 more time. Inhale through the nose. And lion's breath out. Feeling off the lips, take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Notice how you feel. And then gently exhale out through the nose. And just begin to become aware of your natural rhythm and pace of breath. Not trying to change it or judge it, just becoming aware of the breath. And even begin to notice the quality of the inhale, the quality of the exhale. You feel like you're taking maybe some short, anxious feeling breaths? Are you taking nice long inhales without a full complete exhale? Again, not judging, just becoming aware of the pattern and quality of your breath. Begin to listen to your breath. You feel as though you've wandered off with a thought, an external sound, a sensation. Bring it right back to listening to your breath, noticing the quality of that inhale and the quality of that exhale. Just listen to your breath. When you feel nice and ready, release the hands. You can keep the eyes open or closed. And we're just going to do a short full body awakening. So let's start with the neck. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And exhale, drop the chin in towards the chest. Feel that nice stretch and lengthening in the back of the neck. On your next inhale, travel that right ear over to the right shoulder and pause. Exhale, chin in towards the chest and then left ear over to left shoulder. And pause. Chin back in towards the chest and over to the right. And exhale back into center over to the left. Good. Bring that neck back into center. Inhale, reach the shoulders up towards the ears. And then exhale, drop them down. We'll do that a few more times. So inhale, draw the shoulders up towards the ears, even pause at the top of the breath. And exhale, just shrug them back down. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift the shoulders up towards the ears. And exhale, shrug them back down. Last time, inhale, lift the shoulders up towards the ears. And exhale, drop them back down. We're going to take the wrists, make some fists with them, and just take some circles. And take those circles in the other direction. Now interlace the hands, press the palms forward, straightening the elbows. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Feel length in the side body as you reach all the way up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, begin to lean over to the right. Good. Inhale back to center. Exhale, lean over to the left. Good. Inhale back to center. Exhale, lower the arms back in front of you. As you do so, you round the back, think cat pose. Good. Inhale, reach the arms back to the sky. Begin to create a nice curve in the lower back, even taking those hands a little bit further back, thinking cow pose. Exhale, chin in towards the chest, arms reach out in front, round through the back, think cat. And inhale, lift the arms to the sky, maybe even look up slightly as you round and arch the back. And exhale, think cat pose. One more time, each inhale, open through the heart. Feel the front body lengthen as much as possible. And then exhale, bring your attention to the back, your spine as you round. Good. Release the hands, come back to a nice neutral spine. And I want you to bring one hand to your heart. Let's start with the right hand. So right hand to your heart, or even a little bit closer to that left shoulder. And we're just going to take a nice gentle twist, but only focusing on the upper spine. We're not twisting the low back. Begin to press that right hand into your left shoulder as you look over your left shoulder. And this might be barely noticeable. I'd rather you feel for sensations. Thinking in between the shoulder blades, that upper back, keeping the low back nice and still. So it's not a very big twist. It's just a very subtle upper back release. And when you're ready, come back to center. Take that left hand to your right shoulder and begin to look over your right shoulder. As you do so, you begin to gently press that hand into your shoulder and just twisting that upper back alone. Good. And when you're ready, come back to center. Remove any blocks if you were sitting on them. And either way, we're going to roll over into a tabletop position. I want to start by bringing the right foot forward in between the hands and finding a nice low lunge. You can bring the hands stacked on top of that knee. And I want you to just kind of ease in and out. So bend that knee, find your edge as far as you can go, and then ease out. Find that edge. Inhale, come out a little bit. And do that a few more times. Exhale all the way to your edge. And then inhale, come back. We'll do that 2 more times. Press until you find that edge. Inhale, come back up. Last time, press until you found that edge. And inhale, back up. Straightening that front leg, lifting the toes up. You can slide that heel forward a little bit. You can always place your hands on blocks as we come into Pada Hanumanasana, half splits. Think about keeping the hips in line so that right hip crease comes back to meet the left. Lift the toes up. Inhale, find a nice straight spine. And then exhale, fold forward. Let's do that again. Let's inhale, rise on up. And exhale, fold forward. Do that 3 more times. Inhale, rise up. Straight spine. And then exhale, fold deeper. Let the head hang heavy. Surrender. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. One more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. Good. Remove those blocks if you had them. And we're just going to switch legs. So bring the left foot in between the hands. Find that Anjane Asana low lunge. You can bring your hands to your thigh once again. Bend into that knee. Find your edge until you feel that nice stretch in the psoas muscle. And then ease out of it slightly. Bend even deeper. And then ease out. And make this your own rhythm and pace. Exhale, find the edge. Inhale, ease out. Exhale, find your edge. Inhale, ease. And just take that a few more times. Good. And then when you're ready, you can straighten that front leg, come into your Pada Hanumanasana, half split, straightening the leg, lifting the toes up. And once again, find a nice straight spine first. Good. And then exhale, fold deeper. Inhale, find that nice straight spine. Exhale, fold deeper. Inhale, nice straight spine. Exhale, fold deeper. We'll do that 2 more times. So inhale to nice straight spine. Exhale, fold deeper. And last one, inhale, nice straight spine. Exhale, fold deeper. Good. Now coming back to that nice tabletop, we'll take a couple cat-cows. So inhale, drop the belly. Arch the back, gaze forward. And exhale, round through this back. Bring the chin in towards the chest. Inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. And we'll do one more time each. So inhale into cow. Exhale, come into cat. Come back to a nice neutral tabletop. And we're going to take a couple active thread the needles. So inhale, reach the right arm to the sky as you open that chest to the right, gaze up. Exhale, begin to thread that right arm underneath your left. Tap the shoulder and ear down. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, thread the needle. Tap ear and shoulder. Inhale, press yourself right back up. We'll do that 2 more times. Thread that needle on the exhale. Tap the shoulder. And then inhale, press yourself back up. One more time. Thread that needle. Tap the shoulder and ear. Rise all the way back up. Gaze towards that top thumb. And then place it back down. Other side, inhale the left arm to the sky, gaze up. Exhale, thread the needle, twist. Inhale, rise up, gaze towards the ceiling. Exhale, thread the needle, twist. Inhale, rise on up. And exhale, thread the needle. One more time, inhale, look up towards the ceiling. And exhale, twist, thread the needle. Good, inhale, look up towards the ceiling one last time. Exhale, place the hand back down. Good, now we're gonna bend our elbows lower. Actually, we're gonna do knees, chest, chin. So keep the hips nice and lifted as you bend into the elbows. Pause here. Then lower all the way onto the belly. And we're gonna take a couple rolling cobras. So bring the fingertips out to the side. Inhale, lift the chest up. Come onto the fingertips. Lift the chest as high as you like. Then exhale, lower. Think of these almost like spinal rolls. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Take that 3 more times, pace of your own breath. Last one. Good. Now we're going to make our way back to a downward facing dog. So tuck the toes under. You can press up into plank or into tabletop. And then send the hips all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Bend into one knee and then the other. And as you do so, I want you to think about, we could all lift the heels up. Bend generously into the knees. As you bend the knees, imagine sending your tailbone all the way to the ceiling. You see that little adjustment in the hips there? As you do so, you press. Imagine pressing the ears through the arms, really relaxing that upper back. And then you can begin to straighten the legs a little bit if you'd like. There's no need for that. Just pedaling out the feet, finding that nice straight spine. And then begin to walk nice and small steps. Walk the feet up towards the hands. Take a nice forward fold. Bring the feet out wide, even off the mat here. Good. Now you can grab for opposite elbows if you'd like, or just keep the hands on the earth. Bend the knees or bend the elbows generously. And then just begin to fold deeply. You can even imagine rocking forward from heel to ball of foot. Just let the head hang heavy. Imagine creating space between each and every vertebrae. Then bend into the right knee. Walk your hands over towards the right foot. You can go as low as you'd like. Now take it over to the left side. Good. Turn so that you can see. Bend into the right knee. Walk over to the left. Bend into the left. And just do that a few times. Flow from one side to the other. When you feel nice and complete, come back to center. Walk the feet in just a little bit further than hip distance. Toes turn out. Sit down into that Malasana Yogi squat. Really bring the hands to Anjali Mudra, heart center. And imagine sitting up nice and tall. Crown of the head lifts. Keeping that spine nice and straight. Feel broaden through the shoulder blades, through the front of the chest. And you come back to your breath. You can even close your eyes here. Once again, notice the quality of your breath here. We're taking nice, slow inhales matched with full, complete exhales. We're taking some short, anxious feeling breaths. Just notice, don't judge yourself. Become aware of the sensations in your body and becoming aware of the breath itself. Good. Straighten your right hand toward your right foot. Create a nice diagonal line, almost like a bow and arrow. So you're going to take that left arm, pull it all the way back, create this nice diagonal line as you look up towards your left hand. Good. Come back to heart center and take that to the other side. Straighten the left arm, and then begin to straighten the right all the way towards the ceiling on a nice diagonal line. We'll do that one more time each side. Bring hands to heart center. Right hand down towards the earth, left hand towards the sky. And come back into center. Left hand towards the ground, right hand towards the ceiling. And back to center. Take another deep inhale through the nose. Sit up nice and tall. And exhale, let it go. Good. Come back to sit on the glutes and just windshield wiper the legs from side to side. Good. And then once you feel ready, bring them back into center. Keep the knees bent into the chest, hands on the earth behind you. Take a nice deep inhale, press into the hands and feet, lift the hips up, come into reverse tabletop. Fingertips should be pointing in towards your heels. Good. Keep the neck in line with the spine. Don't let the head fall back. Go ahead, lift the hips a little bit higher. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the inner thighs. Exhale, lower back down. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, press the hips up. Keep that head in line with the rest of your vertebrae. Exhale, lower back down. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good. Make your way onto your back. Bring your knees in toward your chest. And just begin to rock from side to side. You can even rock up and down the length of the spine if that feels nice. Good. And then when you feel ready, you can come to stillness. If you have your strap and you'd like to use it, go for it. Otherwise, we're going to straighten the left leg flat along the mat. Interlace the hands behind the right thigh or use your strap wrapped around your foot and straighten your leg. You can take some circles with the ankle if you'd like. Point and flex the toes. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, pull that right thigh closer in towards the body. Good. And then when you're ready, switching legs, straightening that right leg flat on the mat. Before you pull in the left, I want you to just pause. Notice if you feel any difference in the body from the left side to the right. Bring your attention back to your breath. Good. And then pull that left knee into the chest. Interlace the hands behind the left thigh. Now let's make some circles with that left ankle. Make sure to take them the other direction as well. Point and flex the toes. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, pull that thigh closer in towards the torso. Find your edge. Good. And then release the left leg. Straighten it out to meet the right. Bring your hands on the ground on either side of you, palms face up or down. Up for a little bit more receiving energy, turning them down for a little bit more of a grounding energy. Just close down your eyes, bring your attention back to your breath. And this time when you take an inhale, I want you to imagine, visualize that breath traveling all the way down the spine, all the way through the legs, into the ankles, into the feet. And then exhale, visualize that breath coming all the way back up the legs, through the hips, up the spine, and out the crown of the head. Inhale through the nose, follow the breath, travel all the way down the spine, through the legs, into the feet. And then exhale as you soften the torso, feel that breath travel all the way back up and out the crown of the head. And just take that a few more times. Inhale, travel, follow that breath. Fill up your entire being. And exhale, let the breath go. Out the crown of the head. And feel free to stay here as long as you'd like. You can even sit upright for an upright meditation if you'd prefer. Take as much time as you need. There is no rush.